Safari, the browser, not cooperating. No one wants to play Mettle today. That's cool. Let's do a giveaway. No one wants to play Mettle. That's cool. Let's do a giveaway. The lowest interest I've ever seen in winning free prizes. I love it. Let's do a giveaway. Maybe we can drum up some people in the room. Hey, Comic Brainiac, what's up? I hope you had a good weekend. I thought I'd try to give some prizes away today. See how it goes. Let's do some giveaways. Mm-hmm. 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 There we go. Cool. Interesting. Interesting how I created 5 giveaways, and my giveaway products only show 4. I guess Whatnot can't count to 5 today. That's interesting. Let's do a giveaway for you guys who are fresh. And then we will try to give some real prizes away. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do a giveaway. Alrighty. Confirm. Looks good. Okay, so we have a giveaway. Today's giveaway is the main reason why I'm here on Whatnot. It's promote my creator-owned series, which is called The New Zodiacs. New Zodiacs Pisces came out in February, been 6 months already in comic shops. Um, it's about a woman who can communicate with the dead trapped on Earth. She channels the cosmic energies of the Pisces symbol, and along with 11 other characters, she shares a universe. It's kind of like my Marvel universe. I created Cricket. This is Cricket right here. This is Bryce and Turk, her assistants. She's kind of like a Ghostbuster meets Indiana Jones. Very cool horror slash adventure. Um, Recommended reading. If you've read the book already and you're in the chat, let people know what you thought of it. Stay in the stay in the room, and you will be the only one who wins a giveaway. How cool is that? With 2 people in the room, so that's so cool. You get a 50-50 chance of winning this giveaway. It's my pride and joy, 52 pages, cardstock cover. There are also 2 variants of Pisces that are available in the bin. One is a black cover. There's only 250 of those printed. There's another one that's foil variant. There's only 100 of those printed, and I have signed and numbered copies 51 through 100. But this is our giveaway. And then I'd like to turn you guys on to a game where you can win hundreds of dollars worth of prizes, no charge. It's called Mettle. And what you do is you call out numbers in the chat, you match prizes. If you can identify the character behind the prizes, you will win those prizes. And we'll play that right after our giveaway today, which is the main reason I'm here, to spread the new Z. There's another character called the Aquarius that was released a year or 2 ago, and that's the Aquarius. The Aquarius character is called the Liberator. He his cosmic energies manifest in that he is the Robin Hood of cyberspace. He's a teenage hacker who steals from the info rich and gives to the info poor. He wears this liquid metal second skin, kind of like Terminator 2, which allows him to psychically access the web. So another cool character. I'm trying to create characters that you don't normally see swinging around New York City or throwing hammers at people or shields. I'm trying to create a super powered paranormal universe that's a little bit different than what you've seen before. So the giveaway today is for Pisces, 52 pages. I designed the character. There she is. That's Cricket. 2 stories featuring Cricket. Here's a cool one. This is one of my favorite pages right here. And there's also a backup story featuring our boy the Liberator, who's the new Aquarius. So check it out. It's our giveaway today. Only a minute left. Are you going to sign it? I'd be happy to sign it for you. Yes, sure, no problem. And you'll have another chance to win some cool new Zodiac stuff and some swag. and some remarks and sketches and other original art possibilities if you play Mental Metal today. But right now we're doing a giveaway. So about 25 seconds left. Two people in the room. You got a 50% chance of winning. How cool is that? I can't think of I can't think of a better odds on whatnot. The winner is BRNS. Congratulations, bud. That was the easiest giveaway ever, wasn't it? Maybe I should have waited a half hour or so for people to join in, but whatever. Works for you, right? No problemo. So, how do you play Mental Metal? Let me share some of the game prizes that are involved with Mental Metal. Some of these are in here. I honestly don't remember exactly what prizes are in here, but there's quite a few. These are some of the prizes. They're all in the bin. You can read more about them in the bin, but there is New Zodiac's Pisces. For the other guy who missed out on the giveaway, there's a Pisces in here somewhere. There may be a Bold Blood #1. There may be a Megahertz 25th anniversary super foil cover in here somewhere. There may be a New Zodiac's Aquarius book. There may be the New Zodiac's Aquarius B cover, limited to 250 copies, all signed by me. Anything you buy in the chat or anything you or in the store or anything you buy in the bin or the auction or anything you win today will be signed by me. I'm the creator. If you're not familiar with my work, I've worked for Marvel, DC, Image, Boom, Valiant, IDW, MTV Animation, Warner Brothers Animation. This is the Brett Azar variant of New Zodiac's Aquarius, limited to 150 copies. This is the Colorado Springs Comic-Con variant of New Zodiac's Aquarius, limited to 150 copies. Here is the New Zodiac's Pisces B cover, all black, with the Pisces symbol, limited to 250 copies. New Zodiac's Pisces, the foil variant, number 95 of 100. But you won't get this specific book because I kind of beat this one up. But you will get a foil variant, that's for sure. All these prizes could be right here. Here's the Venom Planet of the Symbiotes trade. I did a chapter inside. And the cover. Here is a very badass looking foil Venom and the Symbiotes print. That we did that for the Little Giant Comic-Con. We've also got Wolverine Epic Collection Tooth and Claw. I did the 3-issue Tooth and Claw miniseries and the cover for this book. We also have something called a rando, which is randomly selected secret gifts. If you happen to win the rando prize, you will call out a number from 1 to 10, and I will choose that item from this mystery bag. Values vary dramatically from, I guess, $5 to $35, I would say. And then we also have the sketchbooks. Oh man, I came back from Plastic City on Saturday, a one-day show. They were not kidding around at Plastic City. I sold a whole bunch of these sketchbooks at Plastic City. What a great show. Here's a few of the remarks. I had 100 of these printed with the white space down in the corner, and then I've done remarks in each for each one of these. I sold a whole bunch of them. I think I had about 15 of them. And it looks like I got 6 left. Here's Venom. So if that prize is in here and you happen to match it and identify the character behind all the prizes, you will get your choice of these remarked sketchbooks. Let me see, 1 second. Here's a Spidey remark. Here's another Spidey remark. I did a lot of Spidey remarks. I guess you guys can guess why. He's fairly popular. And I would say I'm probably best known in comic world as a Spider-Man Venom artist. I've drawn more #1 issues featuring Spidey or his cast than any other penciler. That's cool. Kind of loosey-goosey, the symbiote kind of bleeding and stuff. That looks cool. Someone in the chat a couple weeks ago mentioned Nightcrawler and got me interested in drawing Nightcrawler. So here he is teleporting. Bam! Marvel has all the best sound effects, right? I don't think DC has any sound effects that are identifiable to a specific character. Like we all know who Snicked refers to, right? This guy right here. We all know who Thwip refers to, right? We all know who Bamf refers to. Are there any DC sound effects out there? I think there aren't any. I could be wrong. So those are your possible prizes. So if anybody wants to play, here we go. Just text 2 numbers in the chat and I'll reveal the prizes behind each number. If the prizes match, I'll create a basket for you. If you can identify the character behind the prizes, you will win those prizes. You take them home. Shout out 2 numbers from 1 to 30 in the chat. It's that simple. I'm experimenting today because I just felt like trying something different, see how it goes. I usually wait until there's 10 people in the room because then at least there's 2 people out of 10 who want to play. But I just thought, let's see what happens. I know I get a lot of people passing in and out of the stream. So I want to see if I can kind of get some of them to stick to the show and see if I can get people playing the game. It's an experiment. This is what, episode 203 or whatever. So I've done 200 episodes and none of them were like this. So I thought I'd try it out. Just shout out 2 numbers from 1 to 30 and let's get this game going. This could be the last time I do an episode like this. You never know. All you got to do is shout out 2 numbers in the chat from 1 to 30. B. Roman, you know how to play this game. Ainge always saves the day. 3 and 21. Do you always pick 3 and 21 too, by the way? Number 3 is a randomly selected gift. There are 10 items in this mystery bag. You will choose a number from 1 to 10, and if you win the rando prize, that's what you get. Okay, and 21 is a snag, which means you can steal an item from another player. The snag may be worthless if nobody has any prizes in their baskets, but that's how the game plays. Sometimes a person in the past person has had a free sketch by me in their basket. So if someone gets a snag, of course you want to steal the free sketch from your opponent, right? Good morning, B. Roman. Just shout out 2 numbers from 1 to 30. Let me check my eBay or my YouTube. Why do I keep calling YouTube eBay? Let's see if anyone's. Age says 4 and 10. 4 is 20% off anything you buy in the store today. Number 10 is the gold foil or some kind of foil Venom and the Symbiotes print. Can you see how cool foily that is? Let me take it out of the bag so the plastic doesn't cause a problem. Oh, there's 2 of them in here, but you just get one. How cool is this? Metallic foil Venom print. These 2 items, 20% off, and Venom print are not a match. So the numbers go back until the prizes match. Once the prizes match, then I remove the prizes from the board. It reveals a character behind the prizes. You identify the character, and you will win the prizes in your basket. Age going at it, 8 and 23. 8 is a rando. That means you will choose a number from 1 to 10, and I will draw from the mystery bag of randos. And 23. 23 is a free single color. Like if you were to get a sketch from me, a head sketch or a single figure or whatever, in black and white, this gives you the prize would be that I would add a single color of your choice to the drawing. Those are not matches, so the numbers go back. Just shout out 2 numbers from 1 to 30. Match the prizes. Guess the character, you win the prize. Some of the prizes that you can win. A metallic foil Venom print. Venom graphic novel. Autographed by me. I drew the cover. It was inked by comics icon Terry Austin. I also did a chapter inside. Planet of the Symbiotes was a storyline they kind of loosely adapted in the first Venom movie. Also among the prizes are New Zodiac's Pisces, A and B and C covers. This one's worth $10. This one's limited to 250 copies. This one's worth 20. This one is a foil variant. It's worth 30. Ainge says 3 and 8. Good job, Ainge. 3 and 8. This is a match. I'm going to reveal. First, I'm going to create a basket for you, Ainge. You've got a rando. I'm going to reveal the 2 pieces of the puzzle, revealing the character. Ainge, if you can identify the character within 30 seconds. Spelling is important. You will win this random gift. Here you go, bud. 30 seconds. Oh, so easy. Go for it, Ange. Looking for a guess from Ange who this character might be. Submariner. Lovely guess. That is not correct. So the game continues. You guys can keep on shouting out numbers. 2 numbers from 1 to 30. And we'll reveal the prizes. Good try, though, Ange. If the prizes match, the prizes go into your basket, just like Ange has a rando. Name the character behind the prizes. You win whatever's in your basket. If you don't have a basket and you name the character, you give the opportunity to someone else who has a basket, who's matched prizes. Ainge is still playing 13 and 24. 13 is a remark on anything you purchased today. 24 is a rando, another randomly selected prize. You see, we got 10 of them. So what I should do is do 10 randos in the mix. Then you can't miss. Those are not matches, though. The remark and the rando are not a match. So the numbers go back. So you keep calling out 2 numbers from 1 to 30. Don't call out 3 or 8 because those are gone. Ainge says 9 and 12. 9 is a remark. 12 is a copy of Megahertz, my very first creator-owned comic book, which was published by Image Comics. The remark and the Megahertz comic are not a match, so the numbers go back. 9 and 13. Look at Ainge. He's getting hot. 9 is a remark. 13 is also a remark. This is a match. 2 remarks equals a match. I'm going to reveal 2 pieces of our character's image. If you can name the character Ainge, you will win a rando and a remark. I should always do this first. Here we go, Ainge. 30 seconds. Name that character. Oh my God, so easy. Only Ainge can guess because he's the one who matched the prizes. If you want to throw the answer out there and give Ainge the opportunity to win, that's your prerogative. But I would recommend playing along. 30 seconds, Ainge. Name that character. Aquaman. Aquaman is not correct. Nice try. We're still playing, looking for 2 numbers. Ainge, man, you can take this whole board away, buddy. It's that kind of day. Ainge says 19 and 7. 19 is a sticker of our girl Pisces Cricket. A lovely sticker. 19 and 7. 7 is a free single color on any sketch that you would get, any black and white sketch that you order in the bin. I would add a single color of your choice for free. Those are not matches, the sticker and the color. So the numbers go back and we choose 2 more numbers. Ainge, 7 and 23. Look at Ainge. He's writing this stuff down. Very smart. 7 and 23. This is a match. We have a free single color match. Let's write that in your basket. I'm going to reveal 2 pieces of the picture. Name the character behind these prizes, and you will win a rando, a remark, and free single color. Here you go, bud. 30 seconds. Oh, so easy. There we go. No glare that way. Piece of cake, right? Ange is just stretching things out. Ange, you have 20 seconds to name the character. Are you on DA Comics, Ange? Thor. Nice guess. Thor is not correct. So we're going to choose two more numbers. Anybody can play, not just Ange. Just text two numbers in the chat. 19 and 29. 19 is a lovely sticker of our girl Cricket. 29 is 20% off anything in the store. Those are not matches. So the numbers go back. Go ahead, Ange. 4 and 29. Yes, Ange has written these down. Ange knows how to play. 20% off. Here we go. We're going to reveal two pieces of the puzzle. You got 30 seconds, Ange. It's just you and me today, Ange. Name that character. Oof, piece of cake. It looks like I joined even though I didn't leave. Ange, jump on that. You got 20 seconds. Green Lantern. Nice try, Ange. It is not Green Lantern. I think Ange just wants to build up his basket full of stuff. Give me two. Give me two more numbers. It's not Green Lantern. Text two numbers in the chat. 18 and 26. 18 is cosmic choice. That means you can choose any um any issue of New Zodiacs, Aquarius, or Pisces that you may not have. Excuse me. And 26 is the I will decide for you that you will win the New Zodiacs Pisces cover B limited to 250. These are close, but they're not a match, so the numbers go back. Just shout out, text two numbers, and we'll reveal the prizes. Monk and Spidey in the house. What's up? We're playing a game today. I'm doing an experiment. Ange is running away with prizes that he could take home if he can identify this character. Just shout out two numbers in the chat. We'll reveal the prizes. If the prizes behind the numbers you texted are a match, we create a basket for you. And then if you can identify the character behind the prizes, you will win those prizes in your basket. Mountain with the horns. Miss Mayhem in the house. We're experimenting today. We're playing a game. Text two numbers in the chat from 1 to 30 that aren't missing, and I will reveal the prizes behind. Don't be shy. There's hundreds of dollars worth of prizes in potential. Ange has, it's hard to guess the value of a rando, but let's say $5. A remark, I think a remark here is 50, so that's $55. Free one color, that's probably $50. 20% off. Who knows how much Ange will buy, but there's about $70 worth of prizes in Ange's basket right now. So shout out two numbers in the chat. Anybody can play. Ainge says 11 and 25. 11 is a wild card. That means it matches anything. And 25 is a foil venom print. Where is the foil venom print? Where'd it go? Here it is, right here. Artwork by me, colors by Kyle Willis. But it's a metallic foil print. So venom foil, I'm going to write. I never knew what to ask price wise for the venom foil. So let's like say $10. So Ainge has $80 at least worth of prizes in his basket. If he can identify this character, you have 30 seconds. Ainge, go. Ainge matched the prizes, so he gets to guess who the character is and win. Other people want to throw in the name of the character without having matched anything. You can do that, but you can't win. See how that goes? So we're looking for a guess from Ainge 21, who this character is. Let me just shift it so there's no glare. Oh my God. Oh, I would have had this by now. It's not even one of my obscure characters. I would say the difficulty level on this, if one is, you can tell who it is right away by the foot, and 5 is you're headed to Twitter to do weeks of research. This is probably a 2. Let's see, 11 and 25. 20, Miss Mayhem in the game. 21 and 15. 21 is the snag. That means you can steal any of Ainge's prizes. And 15 is a wild card. This is a match. Wild cards match anything. Miss Mayhem is on the board. She has a basket. And it's a snag. Miss Mayhem, it's probably in your best interest to steal a prize from Ainge right now. Just snag a prize if you like. She snags the foil. Foil is over here. Ainge guessed Hercules. It's not Hercules. But Miss Mayhem gets to guess who this character is next. Ready? So I'm going to. I haven't played this game in a while, so I get confused. Okay, so I'm going to reveal the prize here. I'm going to remove the prizes from the board. It reveals the character behind. If Miss Mayhem can identify this character in 30 seconds, Miss Mayhem wins the game, and we're all done for the day. Here we go, Miss Mayhem. You have 30 seconds to guess the character. I'm just shifting it over, just shifting it back and forth so you're not affected by the glare. My ring light is quite bright. In 10 seconds, Miss Mayhem. Guess the character and win the foil. Beep beep. Okay, Miss Mayhem. It's not guessed, so we're going to Ainge. Ainge says 17 and 14. 17 is a copy of New Zodiac's Pisces #1. My pride and joy, my finest hour as a comic book creator / writer artist. And 14 is a wild card. This is a match. Holy cow. Here we go. This could be it. Ainge, this could be it. New Z Pisces goes in your basket. I can tell Ainge is looking to match this one here because he thinks the head is there. Right, Ainge? Ainge, all of this could be yours. Just name the character. You have 30 seconds, bud. Ainge has it, haha. 10 seconds, Ainge. You can do it, Ainge. Ainge, please angle it to remove glare. Whoop, sure. 5 seconds, Ainge. Beep beep. Pass. Okay, no problem. You ran out of time anyway. That's cool. So we can get two more numbers from anybody. Anybody can play as long as this character is not identified. Anybody can take this. We just need two numbers from 1 to 30 that are still on the board. Ainge going at it hard. 12 and 26. 12 is a copy of Megahertz, the original Image edition, and 26 is New Zodiac's Pisces, limited to 250 copies. This is what I call the B cover. B for black. These are not a match, so the numbers go back. Anybody can play, just shout out two numbers. That was 12 and 26. Okay, so we're caught up. Ainge says 26 and 27. Okay, that's cool. We've got a New Zodiac's Pisces B cover, and 27 is a wild card. This is a match. The wild cards match anything. So let's put this in the mix in Ainge's basket. New Z Pisces number 1B. You've got 1A and 1B. You've got a rando. You've got a remark. The B cover is worth $20. A cover is worth $10. That's $30 right there. Free one color. That's $50. That's $80. Remark is $50. It's $130. Rando. Let's say a rando's worth. You got $135 worth of stuff. This could all be yours. Just identify the character. You have 30 seconds. Cling, and I'll shift this so you don't see any glare. Oh my God, look at this. 26 and 27. Ainge, you have 10 seconds, bud. Ainge, you're out of time. Sorry, buddy. Let's keep going, though. Let's keep going. Shout out two numbers in the chat. Anybody can win. Anybody can win today. Shout out two numbers in the chat that still remain. Ainge says 6 and 5. 6 is a sketchbook. I'll give you your choice of remark today because I don't have any blanks. All the blanks are in storage. So you get a sketchbook. Number 5 is New Zodiac's Pisces, the B cover. There are no more wild cards. So this is essentially a dead tile. Number 5 is kind of a dead prize because it can't be matched anymore. But there's another sketchbook in here somewhere. These two prizes don't match, so the numbers go back. Just shout out two numbers from 1 to 30 that are still remaining. Ooh, look at all the numbers coming up here. Jacobs is 6 and 19. 6 is a Joe St. Pierre sketchbook. 19 is a Cricket New Zodiac's Pisces sticker. These prizes don't match, so the numbers go back. When the prizes match, the numbers come away. The prizes are removed. You get a chance to guess who the character is. So 6 and 19. And we got Ainge is at 28 and 2. Number 28 is a rando. It means a randomly selected prize. And 2 is cosmic choice, which means you can choose Whichever new Zodiac's comic book is in the bin, you choose one copy and I'll sign it for you. These are not matches. The numbers go back. Give me two more numbers that are still on the board from 1 to 30. Jacobs is 20 and 24. 20 is a snag, which means you can steal one of your opponent's prizes. Here are the prizes that are available, and 24 is a rando. Rando and snag don't match. So let's see. Two more numbers. Anybody want to play? Let's see. Age says 2 and 18. 2 is Cosmic Choice. 18 is Cosmic Choice. This is a match. Look at Ainge writing this shit down on the side. Bang. Ainge, you got a whole bunch of stuff in your basket. Look at all this stuff. I'm going to reveal two pieces of the puzzle. Ainge, you have 30 seconds to guess who the character is. Go for it. And win all these prizes. Oh my God. Ainge, have you read a comic in the last 50 years? Ainge says Moon Knight. Ainge, were you holding out for more prizes? It is Moon Knight. Ainge is the winner. Congratulations, Ainge. Let's reveal the prizes. Oh, that was very, very funny. All right, so I'm going to have to create a mental metal winner because this is quite a heavy. This is quite a heavy package here. So give me a second. So there we can see without the glare. That's Moon Knight. Ainge, you were holding out, weren't you? Congratulations. Ainge wins a rando. Rando equals 1 out of 10. So Ainge, give me a number from 1 to 10, please. Honestly, I wasn't. That last piece gave it to me. Awesome. Very cool. Ainge says 10. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ainge, you got a remarked copy of New Zodiac's Aquarius. You are just raking it in. This is already signed. You get a remark on anything. You get a free color on anything. So let's hold off on those. You get 20% off on anything you want to purchase. You get a New Zodiac's Pisces 1A. I can give you that one. That one I can do and sign. You also won Pisces 1B. Does Miss Mayhem have any of these? I'm not sure. Do you have them all? And in Cosmic Choice, you get to choose. Any other new Zodiac's Pisces book in the bin, or you can choose a duplicate, whatever works for you. Aiden says, I don't, but I can gift one of them to her. Okay. Miss Mayhem may have new Zodiacs already. Ange, you have the potential to be the all-time biggest winner on Mettle. Jacob says, we're doing another one? Is that it for today? We could do another one if you like. I have another one loaded up. The character's a little harder, but let's see how Ange wants to play his prizes first before we move on. Ange, we got to figure out if you want to get a remark on anything. If so, what is it? We're also looking for, are you buying a sketch today? Or if so, do you want to hold on to the free one color for another time? I'm not sure I'm going to remember the free one color for another time, but if you wanted to get a commission today, I would add a free color of your choice. 20% off anything you'd like to purchase in the store. Let's keep that to like we did last week with the Wall of Fame, everything but commissions. And we took care of this one. And we took care of this one. And we also need your cosmic choice. Which new zodiac's Pisces, which new zodiac's book, Pisces or Aquarius, would you like to add to your other three? And then I have to create a package for you. Cover C, the foil cover. Okay, I'm going to grab you a non-damaged, non-display copy. Hold on one second. Alrighty. Number 67 of 100, near mint condition. Don't take any substitutes. I'm assuming you meant Pisces cover C. Sorry. Cool. Okay. So before we move any further, we've taken care of Cosmic Choice. Newsy Pisces number C. We've got a remark, free single color, 20% off. Options for you. And then I'll create your package and weigh the items together. Nice effort, Miss Mayhem. You missed out on the Venom foil print. Let's do 20% off your Batman. Batman, the jam piece. I will do that for you. Just confirm there's a Batman jam piece. Yes. Okay. And then how about a remark, perhaps on your Batman, and then a single color on your Batman? Well, remarks are technically color, aren't they? Okay, let me find Batman. I just want to make sure Batman didn't sell. I sold a bunch of stuff. I sold a bunch of stuff at Plastic City. Yo, Batman's still here. Okay, so Batman is what, 150 here in the bit buy it now. Yeah, so it'd be 120 for Batman. 150 minus 30. And then who's our character? Who are we drawing? The cover C. Oh, sorry, no problem. C. Which C was the New Gods? Okay, let's see. You got too many prizes. I'm losing. I'm losing my bearings. 1C. Okay, Aquarius 1C. That's this guy. This one's signed already. Okay, so we'll take the signed and numbered Pisces, and we'll put that one back. Okay, so we've got New Zodiac's Aquarius with remark. New Zodiac's Pisces A and B. New Zodiac's Aquarius C. We've got Batman Hush. We got a remark on this guy. What a great opportunity. Add a remark. So I'll just do a full color remark on here for you if you like. Name the character, age. Joker. Do we have a special version of Joker in mind? He's had so many looks. I'll go with whatever you think. I know it will be cool. Okay, so that sounds good. That's very doable. I should check my YouTube. I hope people weren't playing on YouTube. I would feel horrible. Okay. Nobody's on my YouTube channel. What's the point? There we go. Let's do some Joker. And if we can get some people in the room, I do have another one loaded. Another game loaded. So if we can get some more people in the room, tell your friends. Let me create a Mettle winner. Was there anything else you wanted to get for 20% off, Ange? If you want to keep shopping, let me know. Go ahead and create a bin item. I will pay for that Batman sketch cover. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh all these items right now. The base price will be $120 as a because you're paying for this, but everything else is no charge. Okay, so 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to weigh all this stuff. I'm sure it's over a pound, but I just want to make sure it's not over 2 pounds. 1 second. Yeah, I had a feeling. So we just cracked 2 pounds there. So let me create your bin item. Two, 3 pounds. That ought to take care of that. Let's see what else we got. Okay, buy it now. Let's see. So at the very top, it says age 21, Mettle winner plus Batman Jam. That's you, bud. So, um, the rando was New Zodiac's Aquarius. For the record, New Zodiac's Aquarius with remark. Thank you, Ange. Appreciate it, bud. So I'm going to say that's 10. That's $60 right there. And then a remark is 50. And then free color, we're just going to toss the color into the remark. Let's see, 20% off. That's 30. And then New Zodiac's Pisces is 10. And then New Zodiac's Pisces is 20. And Cosmic Choice is 25. So that's, for the record, that's 60, 85, 85, 145, 195. $195 worth of prizes. That might be the top. That might be the best. That's certainly among the top. Congratulations, Ange. VIP Ange, winning big today. Thank you, sir. Let's get some Joker action going. Nice job, bud. Thank you. You're welcome. You are a prized possession of this stream. We're all crazy about you, and you're a fantastic moderator, too. kind of inspired by that jock cover, with the bats and stuff that form his face. So maybe I'll put some bats in the background and stuff too. Oh, I forgot to put music on too. What the heck? That's fine. Hmm. 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 Very interesting. I'm just looking through my iTunes for some classical music, and I know I have some, but I can't find any. And the genre, when I click genre, it doesn't know what that is. It's not registering. Very interesting. Hmm. My upstairs neighbor, I guess they have a child. He's going bananas today. I don't recall ever. Must have ate his sugar smacks or something. I don't recall him going crazy. He's jumping all over the place, making a racket. Those damn kids. Age is laughing probably because I have a kid going bananas on my upper roof. And then yesterday I had uh, I live in an apartment complex. There's 6 buildings, and so there's like a whole team of people who were out on my balcony, repaneling the balcony walls for some reason. And so they had ladders, and they were doing upstairs neighbors and the next door neighbors as well with all this paneling. So it's pretty hectic. Yesterday too. Whoa. The hell? I'm gonna add some cool bats and shit in the background here. I feel like this guy's got to compete with this guy. We got a lot of shadows on Batman over here, so let's throw some shadows on Joker. So they look like they belong to each other. I've got another Mettle game lined up too. So I just wanted to experiment to see if I could drum up some interest because I noticed in the stream a lot of people pop in and pop out. So my instinct is that they are doing like I do, which is they're surfing. People are kind of like surfing. They're just like flipping through the sellers, and so I was conducting an experiment today to see if I could get people to linger a little bit, but didn't quite work the way I thought it would. I love messing around, but I do have another game lined up. If anybody else wants to play Mettle, let me know. I would say the difficulty level of this character is higher than Moon Knight. So if Moon Knight is a 2, I would say this character is a 3, maybe a 4. If 5 is the highest, I would say this character is not a 5, he or she. Not a 5, i.e., some people would recognize the character. But it's not a character that you would recognize just by their boots, like the Green Goblin or Spider-Man, or even Batman has distinctive boots. Even the Joker has distinctive footwear, right? Is that our mark of a super popular character? You can tell who they are just by their footwear. You can tell who Deadpool is by his footwear, right? He's probably got pouches and shit on his ankles, right? Wolverine has distinctive boots. Superman has distinctive boots. I think I'm onto something. And if you get other artists to do jam piece fill-in spaces there, maybe they'll draw some extra bats in theirs too. That would be cool if that whole motif was I just drew a whole bunch of bats for that cricket story. I should remember how to draw a bat. There we go. I met a Gambit fan at Plastic City. He had to have the sketch that I did of Rogue and Gambit. So I sold that piece last Saturday. And he also bought one of the sketchbooks, which was fun. Then, let's see, I sold a Dr. Doom bust shop to an FF fan. This guy was a collector of Fantastic Four art. He had quite a collection. He was showing it to me. He's a comic. Was it Comic Art Fans? Is that the name of the site? Good stuff. It made me nostalgic for the Fantastic Four art. I used to have. Made me teary-eyed. Why do I have to pay my mortgage? I want to keep my art forever. I should have sold my house instead of selling my original art. Do 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 do. Rodney Ramos said that he sold one of his pieces a while back, McFarlane piece that sold for over 20 grand. Yeah, he didn't. He didn't sell it for 20 grand, but yes, later after he sold it, it later sold for that much. Yeah, yeah, it's stuff that now is worth more than that. Hey, Rodney's got quite a couple of money-making runs, right? He was on Transmetropolitan. That has quite a following. Mm-mm. What color are the Joker's eyes? Or his eyeballs green? I forget. Are they red like the fires of hell? He regretted it. Yes, he did. Yes. I regret it on his behalf. I bought a Ramita Senior Captain America page from issue 138. Had Spider-Man on it. Spider-Man was a guest star in the story. So it's got Cap, it's got Spider-Man, and it's got the original Falcon with the green and orange costume and the cool claw on his glove. And what did I pay for it? I think I paid $600 for it in the 90s, and it pretty much broke my bank. But it was beautiful, and it still is. I don't have it anymore, but it's still a beautiful page. Primo Ramita. And where are you going to get Spider-Man pages by pencils and inks by Ramita? Where are you going to get Spider-Man pages even in the 90s for $600? You couldn't do it. So here's Spider-Man, except it's in a Captain America comic book, and it's pencil and inked by one of the masters. So it was a Christmas gift, and I put a lot of my money towards it as well. And it just about broke my bank, especially at the time. It was a challenging time, as usual, in the life of a freelance artist. But I held on to that thing as long as I could, probably 10 years. And then I'm talking to an online auction house about the artwork I have. And they're giving me an appraisal on the Ramita Senior Captain America page with Spider-Man on it. And they're like, yeah, you could probably get $1,500 for it. I'm like, are you high? I'm tell I'm telling the I'm telling the appraiser, the auction house guy. I'm like, you're crazy, right? This is Spider-Man, signature character, uh, inks, pencils, and inks by Ramita, and you're telling me it's a $1,500 page, and I think it's sold. This is before Sonia. I met Sonia 18 years ago, so yes, let's say 20 years ago. It sold for $3,000. So that page today is probably about 15, I would guess. Ramita Senior Spider-Man page, even though it comes from a Captain America comic book. So yeah. So did my house accrue that much? Did my house accrue 600% in the last 20 years? Shit, no. So I made the wrong call. I should have sold my house. I should have lived in a camp under an overpass and kept my artwork. I don't know. I'm thankful that I had the art at the time. Thankful to be able to keep a roof over our heads. I sold that during a rough time, another rough time in the life of a freelance artist. If you saw a graph of like the income I made year to year through my career, it would look like a guy having a heart attack. Some years were fantastic, incredible. Record setters. Some years were sparse, difficult. But I can't complain. I love what I do. I'm not sure I can do anything else. Sorry to say. I don't have any other skills. But check out the bin. There's a lot of great stuff I did. I have proof. Just look in the bin. I'm going to give Joker green eyes, assuming he has green eyes. What do you think, Ainge? You still in the room? How's my Joker? I'm just kind of riffing. Like, what would my Joker look like? I'm not even sure if this would be what my Joker looked like, but I like this. Yeah, these two look like they should go together. That's what a jam piece is all about. They should have a consistent vibe. Very cool. What's next? What's next? I don't have any sketchbooks here. I should have brought some from storage to break out some remarks. Pew, 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 pew. Get your remarks here. Age 21. His wins for the day. And he got 30%, $30 off of this drawing. First of all, he got a free remark. New Zodiacs Aquarius cover C. New Zodiacs Aquarius #1 with remark. New Zodiac. That was a rando, by the way. I think I said. The randos go up to 35, but this one here I would consider a $60 item. And we've got the new Zodiacs Pisces cover 1 or cover A, and new Zodiacs Pisces cover B. Nice deal. Crazy deal. Oh, I should scan this before I pack it all up. So maybe we should replace that Batman jammer with another Batman jammer. Got to keep the stock up, right? Today's mental character is Moon Knight, y'all. Are people getting their last bits of summer in? Are they actually doing work today? Work in their 9 to 5s? People are actually working? The hell's going on with this world? I want to do Batman with like the haunted Batman. Where'd it go? I used to have the cover on my bulletin board. I guess I got rid of it. The Batman where his specter is hovering over the landscape. That's the thing with the Batman. I'm not 100% happy with any of the cinematic Batman because they don't have a iron chin. That jawline is so important. Michael Keaton doesn't even have a chin. I don't even remember Christian Bale's chin, but he didn't have one. He had a nasty lisp also. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that Batman doesn't have one, that's all. Sorry if that offends anybody. So, if we want to create a jam piece, we need to anticipate at least 3 heads, right? So let's draw our frame like this. I had to step away, Joe. Thank you for remarking prizes. Did you see the finish? Here's the finish. What do you think? What is this with people and working and stuff? It's so weird. I can relate because I'm working too. Love it. Thanks. Thank you. Give it up for VIP Ange in the house. Everybody, this is for Ange. Applause, applause, applause. Applause, applause, applause. Oh, I got to plug in my phone. Running low on juice. Ugh, unusually tired today. Why unusually? That's usual. me grab some tracing paper. I'll be right back. We got to make sure that this is somewhat symmetrical drawing. We're doing a Batman jam piece starter upper for sale. If anybody's interested, let me know. I just sold this Batman jam piece starter upper to Ainge 21. So I got to restock my shelf for Batman jam piece starter uppers. So I think it's important, especially with these ears, to get the symmetry of the head correct. So I'm not even going to waste any time trying to figure it out mechanically. I'm going to just trace what I already have and then transfer over here so that it looks just right. Mm-hmm. What's up, Phoebe? How are you? Thanks for visiting. Are you a comics fan? Have I got comics for you? I've got a lot of comics. Also, a lot of original art pieces, if that's something you're interested in. I make my own comics, the latest of which is called New Zodiacs. It's good stuff. I designed the characters, wrote stories, drew the artwork. What a way to start a comic, huh? You scum. Nice. I just joined this app or whatever, so this is the first thing I saw. That looks great. Wow, I'm your first exposure to Whatnot. What an honor. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, let me know. I would say most streams don't look like mine because most streams they're selling things and auctioning things off. And most of the time, my streams are me drawing. And then occasionally I'll auction off the piece once it's finished. But I have a lot of pieces that are already finished. You can check out the bin. There's also some items that I put up for auction every once in a while. If there's anything you're interested in, let me know. What brings you to Whatnot? What made you decide to visit today? There's some signing in and stuff to do, right? What made you decide to do all that today? I just took like 3 blinkers. That's very cool. I saw it on TikTok when I was watching while smoking, and yeah, there you go. That'll do it, right? It's a fun little place to hang out, this Whatnot. I enjoy it. I've been here since February of 2023, so it's almost 2 years. No, it's 2.5 years. And I'm usually here every Thursday at noon. Occasionally I'll step in on Wednesdays. Lately I've stopped by on Wednesdays just to kind of expand the audience a little bit. Don't forget to follow me here on the stream, please. We're almost at 1,600 followers. Plenty of people have plenty more than I do, but 1,600 is a big deal for me. It'd be awesome if I could crack 1,600 today. How many followers do I have? I don't see any followers. There it is. 1.6. I cracked it. Oh my god, how cool is that? It looks like I cracked it. 1,600. Ding, ding, ding. Where's my bell? Where are my alarm bells? That's so cool. Thank you to everybody who popped in today and followed me. That's so cool. What am I going to do? I'm going to create a batarang. Oof. Talk about asymmetrical. I just read a whole bunch of Moon Knight comics. And I read one comic where Moon Knight takes on the Hobgoblin. He's like this demonic looking hobgoblin. He looks like he's possessed by a demon or something, which is not the hobgoblin I recall, but that doesn't mean he couldn't change. But yeah, so there was a lot of batarang type things getting thrown around. Moon Knight was throwing around his crescent darts, and Hobgoblin's throwing around his darts. He's got these bat shaped blades. So I guess I'm channeling my daily reading today. So I created 3 spaces. I shouldn't even draw on this one. I'm going to erase it. Miss Mayhem says, congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much. That's cool, right? What the heck? 1,600 people decided to push a button for me. That's so nice. Do you know what a jerboa is? I don't. But feel free to educate me. A jerboa. What is a jerboa? I sent you a jerboa on message. Can you draw a jerboa? Ooh. You know what? Let me give me a second. Let me check. I have a lot of one thing you will learn about Whatnot is that it's kind of buggy, so I can't get messages. I can't get messages through my Whatnot while I'm live. So give me a second. Let me try another browser and see if that helps. Stand by. Stand by. Messages. I don't see I don't see anything in my messages. Refresh maybe. Yeah, I refreshed a couple times. Let's have a look one more time. Stand by. Yeah, that may be a browser-wide issue where I don't receive messages while I'm live on whatnot. But you can send if I really need to see what a jerboa is, you can send it to me to my email address. That's Joe at astronaut like the spaceman ink like the drawing liquid.com. Joe at astronautinc.com is my email address, and I'll have a look at it. I'm curious. You got me curious now. What is a jerboa? Maybe follow on Instagram and message there. Can you type it so I can copy? Oh yeah, let's do that. There you go. Good idea. Let me check my emails. States look to. Don't see anything in my emails just yet. My husband loves Batman. What a coincidence. I love Batman too. He's awesome. This is what I call a Batman jam piece starter upper, whereby we have a overall design motif where Batman is overseeing these three spaces here or more in the back. If that's your jam, you can get me or some of your favorite artists to fill in the spaces here. You could do something like what Ainge got today. Ainge got a jam piece starter upper where this lightning is like the border, and then he asked me to do a Joker remark inside the space, so we can do that here too. Batman's a cool character. As 80 years of popularity can attest, right? 80 years this guy's been around. Insane. Almost 90. It was at 30, 38. No, 39. Superman is 38. So, yeah, almost 90 years. Holy cow. Soon Batman will be public domain and we'll all be able to draw our own Batman comics and not get sued. How cool is that? You guys ready? You have your stories written? Do you have your Batman mysteries loaded up and done? I do not have mine yet done yet. But I do love Batman the detective. The guy who can read people's not minds, but their hearts, and knows when they're lying and suss out key bits of detail from science or psychology. I love it. Love that Batman. The world's greatest detective, right? This guy's for sale. I'm going to color it. If anybody's interested in purchasing it, I'll put it up for auction. Just let me know. This would be 150 in color. I can leave it as is for 100. Phoebe sent the email. Sweet. So, any ideas of what you're going to put in there? No, that would be up to you guys. If you want me to fill in the spaces, um, you don't have to have me fill in the spaces. I did a Spider-Man jam piece, which is kind of like the one that is in the bin. I did a Spider-Man jam piece for a guy, and he had Jay Lee draw three heads in the spaces. You can have me fill in the spaces. That's not a problem at all. But usually people have other artists contribute. Whatever works for you, though. The remarks are also in the bin. Should I put it up for auction? Why not, right? My boyfriend loves Spider-Man. So you collaborate? I have been known to collaborate. Let's check my emails. There's Phoebe. Okay, so is that what was it called? A jerboa. That's a jerboa. He looks like a ninja. Fun facts, can run up to 75 miles an hour. Holy cow. It looks like a AI ninja with 8 toes. And good old AI, man. 8 toes, 2 heels on their foot, 5 giant toes, 5 giant fingers. They run up to 10 feet, 30 different breeds of jerboas. Not known to store its food, can survive without water. Illegal in the U.S. I agree. Carries monkeypox. Well, there's a good reason to be illegal. Carries hemorrhagic fever. Diet: insects, wet leaves, roots of dead plants, desert plants. Cool. Jerboa. Thanks for enlightening me on jerboas. There's a jerboa. Did I send the ninja photo? Yes. I'm so high. I didn't even know I sent that. Phoebe. So you didn't mean to send me the ninja with the 12 toes on one foot. Good to know. I think your AI was high too when it generated that ninja picture. All right. I was going to put this up for auction. Let's put it up for auction. I'll keep working on it while the auction is going. And should it sell, um, that's cool. I'll just keep working on it. You can watch me finish it. Here we go. 00. Batman Jam. Bat Jam. And then I'll do 827 to separate this from the Bat Jam that I just sold. I just sold this one, so I don't want to get confused when I pack everybody up. So this is 0827 and this is 150. And there's only one, and the shipping profile is £1 because I pack original art pieces very well. Confirm. Okay, there's Bat Jam 08 with today's date. I'm going to start the auction. I'm going to run it for let's run it for 3 minutes. And like I said, I'll just keep working on it, whether it sells or not. If it sells, you can watch me finish it. I'm going to color it. I'm going to throw some blue up in there. So get some of my Posca pens out. Ash says I should totally collaborate with you if you are willing. Sure, in what way? Look at your email, Cornelius Coconut is calling. Are these your characters? Here comes Phoebe with 2 emails. Okay, that's a cat goldfish, a cat snail, a cat dinosaur, a finger with legs, a cat dinosaur. So weird. I have a comic book I'm working on which has a cat dinosaur. Cornelius Coconut is calling. Okay, good to know. Thanks so much. I messaged you on Instagram. We can talk collaboration when you're able. I'll show you my work. Okay. Should I use all dough or cookie dough today for baking? Yeah, I think you're well baked. Thanks. I think you got it. You've had enough baking today, I think. But thanks, though. Any Batman fans out there who want to get a jam piece starter upper, you let me know. We had a couple of newbies today. One guy was new to Whatnot altogether. Was that Phoebe who's new altogether? Who's never been on Whatnot before? I forget which one of you. Jacob Hart. Okay. Are you? Is that your real name, Jacob Hart? Want to see something fun? Look at that. Isn't that great? Oh, it happened off camera, huh? Oh well. You missed it. Ash says, I just did my first show. Only stayed live for 10 minutes. LOL. How much did you bring in? No bites on the Bat Jam. That's fine. Bat Jam replaces this Bat Jam. I've decided that I need a Bat Jam at all times in case Bat fans come into my stream. They're looking for something. I also have a Nightwing pinup. It's 11 by 17. It's quite huge and involved. That's available in the bin. Check that out. Oh, you made nothing? That's fine. That's fine. Keep at it. Check Joe at check 108 in the bin. That is an example of a jam piece Joe did for me. Look at your email, little bro, says Phoebe. Teacup heart. Okay. Okay, is that you? Are you Jacob Hart? Mm. Am I going to be regretting giving you my email, Jacob? Oh, friend. Yes. Maybe. Yeah. Let's keep it to business, Phoebe. I appreciate it. I was crazy once. I was locked in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Yeah, okay. Rats make me crazy too. And there goes Phoebe. Thank you very much for coming by, Phoebe. Appreciate it. I feel like Rob Liefeld. Earth's calling Phoebe. Come in, Phoebe. Yeah, Phoebe. Phoebe won't be responding here. Ainge. I had to. Had to. I got the picture. Let's put it that way. Phoebe went back to space. I'm regretting sharing my email, but it's all good. Better to err on the side of making a business contact. Miss Mayhem's laughing. Yeah, that's why I said I feel like Rob Liefeld. Doesn't like people come in and they say they ask the wrong question of Rob Liefeld and he blocks you. I think that's hilarious, but now I'm starting to understand my first block. It's not that I'm not a fun guy, it's just that I'm not here for that kind of stuff, that's all. First, I get a picture of a ninja. I get a photo of a ninja with 12 toes on one hand, on one foot, and then I get these weird photos of a kid. It was a guy, and he's holding like one of those eggplant. It's like a stuffed eggplant, like the emojis. So I'm like, I'm regretting sharing my email now. So, so they're blocked. Emails are blocked. Whatnots are blocked. Let them share their eggplants with someone else. I got my own eggplant to worry about. That came out well. Let's do a little white blue highlight. Do you have like any of Joe's Joker prints? They're all good. Block time. I'll be faster on the draw next time. I think Angel wants to buy you a print, Miss Mayhem. Don't have to do that. Miss Mayhem can buy her own prints just fine. I gotta get rid of this guy. I don't like him for so many reasons. A, he's not well drawn. B, he doesn't do anything to separate the spaces. He's just sitting there at the bottom, so I'm gonna erase it. Who was it, Rolo, who was blocked by Rob Liefeld? Somebody told me a story. Was it Ainge? No, it wasn't. Ainge is too nice. I can't see Ainge getting blocked by anybody. I think it was Rolo who said, no, maybe it was Vash, Dark Vash. He said he got blocked by Rob Liefeld for asking a question. Rob, man, he's very authoritarian. It was Dark Vash. Yeah, that's right. Dark Vash, he's like you though. He's like Ainge. He's cool. He's happening. What could he possibly? I forget what he asked Rob that would get him banned. It's so not cool. Dark Vash is a badass. I met Dark Vash in person at Northeast Comic Con in Marlborough, Mass. And his kids, he had two kids, Dharam and Puram, I believe their names were. Oh, I hope my memory's good. Nice kids. He was like, "Hey, you want me to buy anything for you?" And they're like, "No, no, that's fine." And like, I was like, if my father asked me to buy something for me, I'd already have claimed half the convention. But they were very nice, well-spoken kids. Hmm. Now that's a jam piece. Jam on it. Jam piece Batmanza. This is gonna have to dry a little bit before I go on there again with the second coat. Maybe a little more flesh. A little bit more. I like him pale, but what's next? 3 o'clock. I'll stick around probably another half hour. What should we do? What should we do? I sold a Doom. I sold a Spider-Man. I should probably stock up on Spider-Man sketches. Speaking of Dark Vash, this was a sketch for a Dark Vash piece. Don't forget to remove 205 from your bin, Joe. 205. That must be the Batman. Thank you, Ange. Also, I gotta remove 206. 206 is sold. Yep, 206 is sold. Thank you, Ange. Delete. Black Cat Spidey. I have to add a picture for Black Cat Spidey. And I have to add some. Looks like I gotta add this guy. This guy I added already. This guy added already. He's 150 in the bin. This guy's fresh. I gotta add this one. This guy's still fresh. I haven't added this one yet. I think this guy's in there. No? Still fresh. Gotta add this one. Damn. I'm behind schedule. Should do that tomorrow. This one's fresh. Finished. I did this one in Boston. This one is Spidey and Miles. Slaking. What is slaking now? All these words I've never heard of. This one is added. Slacking. Oh, I'm slacking. Yeah, definitely slacking. Don't get me started. I need three. I need 3 more sets of arms and 3 heads to get all stuff done that I need to get done. I met a lady at Plastic City. She's a teacher, and she taught kids in third. Excuse me. She taught kids in 3rd and 4th grade, and she was talking about how there's this method of reading now where there's like certain words they want to make entry level reading less challenging because there's so many different ways to pronounce certain letter combinations in words that they want to the goal is to make reading more interesting and more inviting to readers who might have trouble getting into just reading. And so she walked through my Rabbit and Turtle book, and she was talking about how this combination of letters is it's a little too complicated for entry level um, readers. So she was really helpful with that kind of stuff. And she gave me all this website to listen to and this podcast to listen to on this website and all this kind of thing. So I got interested in it because I am interested in selling to entry level readers. I learned how to read myself through comics, but according to this lady, her name was Gwen. Uh, she said that I'm an exception. I'm not the norm. Like, like for me, I could kind of like look at pictures and make the connections. Use the pictures to connect the words, what words meant, and stuff like that. And apparently that's not how everybody does it. Um, and that made me think back to when I was a kid. I was like in kindergarten or first grade, and they would bring me to other classes that were like fourth and fifth graders, and I'm in first grade, and they had me they had me go to like fourth and fifth grade classes and read in front of them. I don't know why that was. I think it might have been a sure way for me to get my ass kicked. Because it's like, look at this kid, he's in first grade and he reads better than you. I really think that was the intention. The teachers, I don't honestly remember why they did that, but as an adult I'm thinking I think that's the only reason. Like, hey, look at this kid, he's in first grade or he's in second grade and he reads better than you. You fourth grade imbeciles. I can't think of another reason why I would be brought to an older kid's class. But I'm open to other ideas. But I didn't never got the crap kicked out of me for that reason, at least. I got it kicked out of me for other reasons, but uh, so I find all that interesting. I'm kind of making connections to, how I learned how to read and how I think comics are a great learning tool. But after talking to this person, I'm like, maybe I need to look into this even further because some kids don't take in information the same way I do. So I find it all very fascinating, and I reformatted my book, The Rabbit and the Turtle, a little bit. I'm still trying to pitch it around. I know that the agents are all on vacation for the summer, so they don't start looking at queries again until the fall. So I'm gearing up a revised pitch to see if I can get some interest. I don't know. I got enough Spider-Man drawings, don't I? I don't know. How about a Green Goblin? How about Red Goblin? Nobody's gonna know who Red Goblin is. I gotta resell it. Daytona, we had a mental metal earlier, and Ainge won, and I think he won more stuff, more monetary value than you did. You've been dethroned. Sorry, but you're certainly in the mix for the most for the highest, the top 5 highest winners. You ever see those gliders they have now? I think they're water powered. The guys are standing on them, just like Green Goblin, right? They're standing on these things, and they have, I think they've got hoses coming down, and they shoot water out, and the guy's flying around. It's badass. And that is why we live in the best time. What did he win? He won a rando, which is a randomly selected prize. He won Zodiac Aquarius with a remark on it. Then he won New Zodiac's Pisces 1A. This is the comic shop cover. And he won the 1B, which is 250 print run. Then he won New Zodiac's Aquarius, the C cover. And then he got 20% off this, and he got a free remark. That's a lot of stuff. Over 2 pounds worth of nonsense right there. Sweet Joker. Yeah, Joker's always fun. I have a number of Joker blanks. Well, it's the same cover, but I have quite a few copies. Maybe I'll do a Joker. Maybe I'll do maybe I'll skip the Green Goblin and do a Joker. I did do a Red Goblin, though. It's in the sketchbook. Do you have the sketchbook, Daytona? Hey, Ainge, did you get, by the way, did you guys get your Zoop sketchbooks yet? Where are you, Red Goblin? Pecker? There he is. Sexy. Where's the fire coming from? Norman Osborn got gas and Carnage lights it? Where's the fire come from? I don't even know. It's not my problem. When I read ASM 800 earlier this year, I was like, damn. Yeah, that was cool, right? Carnage possesses Norman Osborn. I like the idea. I like the idea quite a bit. And it was like Spidey merges again with the Venom symbiote in order to beat him. That's an interesting idea. Excuse me. I did sell a Doctor Doom this weekend. So a Green Goblin would sell, I think. What's a Spidey Ox sketch? Oh, I know. I'm looking through my auction items to see if there's any Doom, but it looks like Doom didn't make it. Daytona says earlier this year they introduced Gwen Goblin. I was excited for that, but Marvel hasn't done anything since. Gwen Goblin is a cool idea. Is that another alternate universe character? I like the play on words. I love the play on words with Gwenum. Isn't that great? And I love the costume too for Gwenum. It was multiverse. Aunt May was evil Madam Web. Oh, that's great. That's funny. Very funny. While Peter is off gallivanting as Spider-Man, Madam Web, his aunt, was hanging out in the basement with the big web apparatus. Eat your electrified wheat cakes, Peter dear. Kind of got a Kirby vibe today. Where'd this come from? Where the hell did a Kirby vibe come from on a Green Goblin drawing? Might be time to take a pill. Take a break. I meant take a break. Daytona, you strike me as someone who would get blocked by Rob Liefeld. Have you ever been blocked by Rob Liefeld on the stream? No. And someone here on the one of our regulars was blocked by Rob for asking. It wasn't really even a provocative question that I remember. I forgot what the question was, but it certainly didn't seem like that big of a deal. The last couple times I haven't watched the stream very much, but he's very serious about, you gotta buy shit or I won't talk to you. That was the impression I got. Joe had to block somebody on the stream today. Have him tell you about it. He is there to make money, says Daytona. Yep. I don't care for him too much. I think he's a little conceited. I think he'd probably be conceited too if your character made $1 billion in the box office. He's also a guy who's pretty regularly used as an example of less than sterling comic book art. So I could see him getting defensive about that. We did a bus tour. When I was at Valiant, Image had just broken out, and we did a bus tour. It was an Image Valiant crossover, and they did a bus tour. There were 3 legs. It was a bus tour with all kind of like Valiant creators and Image creators all teaming up. And so there was one leg that I was part of, which went from New Orleans up to Chicago, right up through the middle of the country, and stopped off at about eight stores on the way, and then ended at Chicago Convention. I forget the name of it. It wasn't Wizard Con yet, I don't think. And Rob was on part of the bus tour that I was on, so we got to share a bus with Rob. He was a cool guy. I was very much a noob, not really established, although I was writing and drawing my own books. But I was still fairly new at it. So I remember sitting with Rob, and he would go through He went through my first issue of Secret Weapons and said, "Here's what I would do. This is my. This is what I would. This is how I would frame this shot. Blah blah blah." And it was really cool. Cool that he'd spend time with a noob. Mark Silvestri, he was on the first leg of the tour. He didn't have any time of day for us. He had a couple of pals with him. They sat in the back of the bus. Didn't really socialize with us at all. But Rob was very cool, and Jim Lee was very cool. Very in the mix, sociable, nice guys. Let's see. Silvestri, maybe he's a shy guy. I don't know. All right. I'm looking for Green Goblin reference because I forget how the hat goes over his ears. How about this? Green Goblin profile. Let's see if that helps. Aha! Very helpful. Ah. Ah. Ooh, let's try that. Is that Ramita Senior? Who is that? That's Ramita Senior? Oh. Ooh. You know, I'm digging the size of his ears. Holy shit. I'm digging the size of his ears. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I find this YouTube funny. Hey, I had a high school friend that couldn't draw feet either. It is a known condition. As much as I love Rob's work, it hasn't stood up to time. Mark wasn't shy at Terrificon. Oh, good to know. He just didn't want to associate. Didn't want to associate with us, I guess. I should take that personally. Maybe he thought he was like a rock star, which he probably was. Rock stars don't hang out with the plebeians. I'm probably going to sign off shortly, so get your questions in now. This is starting to happen. Oh, I like it when things start to happen. Where'd my reference go? You see the Muppet variant covers Marvel is doing. I have not, but their own they Disney owns both, right? How are you? Are you digging those? You collecting them? a little weird when one company owns all of your childhood, isn't it? I remember people going, "Oh, this is going to be great when Disney owns Marvel and stuff." I was like, "Is it really? Is it really going to be great?" I guess it turned out pretty great, but is it a good idea when Disney owns everything? And now they own the Muppets, and they're probably going to buy DC any day now. That's not my favorite hand that I've ever drawn, I'll tell you that. It's not my favorite. I'm headed for the eraser, folks. What if I had both his arms going backwards? Would that be cool? I've ordered all 10. That doesn't surprise me. Disney doesn't work Robotech. The Fozzie Bear are awesome. The Swedish Chef is the best cover. Disney has ruined everything it has bought, in my opinion. Whoa, that's some heavy stuff right there. Miss Mayhem dropping a bomb. I can't just sign off with that. Please elaborate. So you don't like the Star Wars. Did you like the Mandalorian at least? It seems like the consensus is everybody likes the Mandalorian. Did Disney own Star Wars when the Force Awakens came out? And those Force Awakens. Yeah, that's with Kylo Ren, right? Force Awakens. Jeez, I don't even remember. Yeah, that's Disney, right? Kylo Ren and jeez, I don't know who the other characters are. Oof, that's not a good sign. Disney, that's not a good sign. What's it? Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Return of the Clones. Oof. I'm sure I know the movies, but maybe the arm is in the back. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. But we want its leg smaller. I want this to be most prominent. This big leg should be more wiry. Also, should be less forward if possible. Star Wars dies in the 90s, says Daytona. Oof. I still remember I lived in New York City when Phantom Menace came out. And although I was annoyed by Jar Jar, there was stuff going on in Force Awakens which blew my mind. Loved it. And Jar Jar was not so annoying that he pulled me out of the movie at the time. I could see that they were recycling, the new A New Hope. You could see they were taking sections out of A New Hope and reshuffling scenes and stuff, and that was kind of annoying. But there's some design stuff going on in Phantom Menace, which I just thought was great. Um, and then I saw, what's the one after Phantom Menace? Attack of the Clones. And so I think there was a scene on a water planet in Attack of the Clones, and there was another movie. It was contemporary at the time. It was called Perfect Storm. I hope I'm remembering this right. But the entire point of the Perfect Storm movie was about this CG technology, about being able to create this giant wave out of CG. Just animate water is some of the most difficult stuff to animate. I get it. I've been there. And so this whole movie, Perfect Storm, was nothing but an effects movie with a story written around it. And then you look at Attack of the Clones, and there's that giant wave that they made a whole movie about. There it is in the beginning of one scene of Attack of the Clones. I thought it was kind of funny. It was like they got paid to do the animation for Perfect Storm, and then they just slapped that animation right into a trivial scene in Attack of the Clones. I was like, oh, that's a gutsy move. I like it. And then what was after Attack of the Clones? Attack of the Jedi, Revenge of the Jedi? No, Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith. And that movie, I really don't remember much about at all. I remember, No Surprises. That's my memory of that movie. Your mileage may vary because you're all whatnot whippersnappers, and you probably weren't even born when those movies came out. The last three movies were the same as the first three. It was like Matrix. When it crashed, you rebuild the Matrix. I haven't seen the last Matrix 3, because I got so pissed off at Matrix 2. Turned me off to any Matrix, actually. Turned me off to any Matrix of any kind. I have no interest in the Matrix after seeing the second one. It turned me off to anything. Matrix figures, Matrix animation, reboots, anything. Don't watch the last Matrix, it's horrible. Matrix made it to 4. No kidding. I thought it was a trilogy. Wow. Well, good for them, raking in the dough, but not my dough. And then there were the movies that just came out. Those were Disney. Um, Force Awakens, uh, Jedi Jimmy Jam, and Kylo Ren all day long. And those I didn't, I couldn't tell you. I know I sat in front of them and I know I didn't fall asleep, but I couldn't tell you what happened in those movies. I just could not find a story to save my life. But you whatnot whippersnappers, you're probably like, oh, Kylo Ren, he's awesome. Rey Skywalker, she's awesome. Force Awakens. I remember I was teaching a class, a comic book class. Uh, this is funny. I don't know. I think it's funny. I was teaching a comic book class to, I think they were like 8 to 12 year olds, maybe a little older. And we were talking about the Force Awakens. They were talking about the Force Awakens trilogy. I don't honestly remember the goddamn names of the movies. So, of course, we all know that, spoilers, Han Solo dies at the end of Force Awakens. Dies, in quotations, because he died in the same exact way that Luke Skywalker died in Empire Strikes Back. Um, so, I'm having a conversation with my students in comic book class about how Han Solo's not dead. Remember that scene in Empire Strikes Back where Luke supposedly dies? He gets his hand chopped off and he falls down the shaft, right? Well, that's exactly how Han Solo died. Hello, he gets stabbed. He gets stabbed by an aberrant lightsaber and he falls down the shaft. So I said that I made the case that Han Solo's coming back in the third movie. He's not dead at all. And the kids were like, oh, that's insane. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. And the reason they all gave me why Han Solo was dead had nothing to do with the story. It had to do with Harrison Ford said he would never do another Star Wars movie after Force Awakens. And I was like, A, that's 100% bull crap, because when they roll up to Harrison Ford's house with a truck full of money, he'll do whatever he wants. He'll be in any number of Star Wars movies, he feels like. But the reason they were giving me wasn't story related. It was it was pop culture knowledge related, and I'm like, that's not how you write a story, kids. So I was like, okay, we're gonna have a lecture on story here today. But they were right. All those punk kids, man, they were right. Han Solo did not come back. I was wrong. But I'll tell you this, probably the movie would have been better if Han Solo came back. That Kylo Ren Jimmy Jam would have been better. No, Jimmy Jam is the second movie. Third movie is Kylo Ren All Day Long. So Kylo Ren All Day Long would have been much better. if Han Solo came in, kind of at the climactic moment, which I have no memory of. Listen, I saw those movies. I know. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm a gigantic Star Wars fan. I was there at the beginning. I was hypnotized by the first one, A New Hope, which I call Star Wars. um, that's some great shit right there. But I'll tell you, I might be on Miss Mayhem's side. I don't know. Don't. I'm not sure it's Disney that's causing the problem. Daytona says I was pissed with the latest Star Wars. They killed the only person that could act. The following movies was like watching Kirk acting. I'm trying. Who's the guy? Who's the person that could act? Harrison Ford, Chewbacca. Who's the guy who could act? Okay, that's what I thought. Just checking. Who you call it scruffy looking? That's that's some great acting right there. Good stuff. Harrison Ford's best movie. Go ahead. Is it Indiana as an actor? I heard he's very good in. I think it's an Amazon show called Shrinks. Is it Indy? The first Indy? Witness. I couldn't tell you. I was a kid in the 80s. I wasn't watching the acting. Yeah, but you've been watching 80s movies since that, I'm sure. You only watched those movies once in the 80s and never watched any of those movies again. Blade Runner's pretty great. It doesn't really do that much, though. Get Miss Mayhem. She drops a bomb and then disappears. You haven't seen Blade Runner, the first Blade Runner from the 80s, early 80s? Really? Oh, you should definitely watch that. There's so many reasons that you should look at that movie. Seriously, it's really good. He's just kind of like the stoic detective, you know? But it's still a very good movie. Yeah, it's like a film noir set in the future.
remember seeing that in the theaters in the 80s, New York City, on the east side, around 14th Street. It's one of those movies you remember where you saw it. I remember where I saw Silence of the Lambs too. That was in 23rd Street. 23rd ish? 23rd ish. It might have been 22nd, 22, somewhere in the 20s.
All right, I'm gonna call it. What are you guys up to? Let's see. Haven't seen Blade Runner. I'm gonna sign off. I hope you guys have a great evening. I am going to show up tomorrow, Thursday at noon, like I always do, Eastern Time, noon. It should be fun. I'm gonna probably finish this bad boy off. Make it worthwhile. Make it worth some money. Cool. All right, so let me get out of here. You guys get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow, Thursday, at noon. Have a good one.